Hello, and welcome back to the Druidic Stormcloud channel. Sorry about that. Hello, and welcome back to the Druidic Stormcloud channel, where today I'll be playing some more Final Fantasy XIV. I am excited, and I hope you are as well. As the character Kiara Frostborn will be delving into another raid. Now, I am back in Gridania. I was taking care of some stuff. My armory chest is somewhat less crowded. I definitely need to work on the accessory slots of it though, but I also managed to get Paladin up to 60 finally before stream. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Hellfire kit. It is nice. Honestly, I think this is going to be I'm going to use it as glamour afterwards. And I think this is going to be at least one of my job's default ones. I like it. But for the campaign, for the main story, we will be a healer. Always. Now, the random minion of the stream, Baby Marlboro. They are terrifying. Really, Marco? Alright, so let's go ahead and queue up and hope, just hope that we can actually get Pool of Tribute. Oh. I was still queued up for that. What the heck? Well, that's going to be a problem. Alright, so I have to wait, and I will be waiting a bit longer than I would have needed to. That is annoying. But fair. I did not think I would still be queued up for a leveling queue. I do need to put some more time into actually getting these guys higher level and stuff as well. That is something I have to work on. We're actually getting it done. I was distracted and we're actually getting it done. Holy crap. Okay, okay, okay. I can do this. Othard, the Pull of Tribute. I could probably... Yeah, I'm going to have to cut out about an hour of the stuff before this, so... It'll probably be a slower to upload video, just like the one I have issues with. But it will be uploaded to YouTube. Also, the other one is ready to be published.
Let the rebels begin!
Oh.
The seas part, for we alone.
All right. I'm down.
The seas part, for we alone.
I need to get lucid dreaming going.
The seas part, for we alone.
Alright, this is my first time in this raid, so I feel like I'm actually not doing too bad.
Pure and forever free.
Okay, heal, 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 heal. success.
Resilient souls, I salute you!
Alright, I dropped a combust on him, and now I'm going to focus on my job.
Earth and stone at our beck and call!
Okay, yeah, you are...
The seas part for we alone!
Oh, we're gonna have one of these. Yeah, I'm focused on healing this guy.
Earth and stone at our beck and call! Such ferocity! The seas part for we alone!
Oh, we did it! We managed to beat him. Okay. Whew. I feel like the other healer deserves props. They did not go down at all. I went down, the other healer did not. I feel like they did a better job because of that. Even if I had more reses, I feel like, but yeah. Meanwhile, off the coast of Othard.
Nary a peep from the shellbacks, sir. It's enough to make one wonder.
The Red have sounded the alarm. The Isle of Zeki under attack. Fierce fighting in the stronghold. The vault breached by outsiders, and strange tales from deep within. All this the Red cannot ignore. Even now, they abandon their posts and flock to the Isle. The Garleans are powerless to stop them.
I'll be damned they did it. Well, Captain, wagers notwithstanding, I dare say we will not have a better opportunity to drive the Imperials from Asari and rescue our men. On the other hand, naught was put in writing, but if your mind is made up, then that is that. I should add that if you were to change your mind, none would gainsay your decision, nor think you beholden to your past. Nor would anyone begrudge you a spot of revenge into the bargain. Like the little miss said, we knew this day would come.
Isari may be a rotting husk, but at least the tavern keeper never watered down his drinks.
Well said for a temperate man.
Hear me, comrades! We made a bargain with the Eorzeans, and I mean to uphold our end of it. I mean to remind the Garleans that this is our sea, that all here belongs to the Confederacy. All that is theirs is ours for the taking, and take it we shall. We will strip them of everything they hold dear.
All right. We have succeeded in making a sign.
This one is iron. My hands will break before he speaks.
Kami, give me strength. Are you good at anything? I had hoped this might prove more productive than blind inquiries, but I see you are determined to waste my time. Very well. Line them up. Kill one for every question he refuses to answer.
Hurt them, and you will get naught from me.
You have given me precisely that thus far, so what have I to lose?
Confederate scum! You will pay for that!
Confederacy. They've come to save us!
And this after I took such pains to cow them. Even pirates have their pride, I suppose. Enough to march to their deaths, no less. Oh, the stupidity of it all. It truly is a sickness. I shall just have to lance the boil. Drain them of every last trace of honor and compassion. Every last drop.
My lady, I'm going outside. army are not finished with you yet.
And back on the
There's
island?
no end to them. They just keep coming.
Then we must be doing something right. We have to hold out for as long as we can. She's counting on us.
Susanoo is slain! Slain by the Shellless One!
Is it true? Did you defeat him?
Of course!
Well, in that case, how do you fancy helping us keep the Kojin occupied until the Confederacy make their move?
I think they're already on it.
Speak of the devils, that's coming from Isari.
I think we've done all we can here. Let's withdraw and make for the village.
Right. Although, they don't seem keen to let us go.
Hear me, Kojin of the Red. We have no quarrel with you, only your Imperial masters. No more blood need be shed this day. I pray you let us go in peace.
You dare speak to us of peace? Your flesh will feed the fishes, thief! Attack!
Now's our chance. Don't worry about her, she can handle herself.
And obvious red mage.
I can't let you take all the glory, can I?
Doesn't want to be upstaged. Hello! Thank you for the chat. I probably was too busy with the battle and cutscene to notice it immediately. But hey, this place has an underwater area. Alright, there's Lise. I think we're safe. I don't see any Kojin following us. Wait here. I'm going back for Alicia. She stayed behind so we could escape. No, she wanted some of the glory. No, absolutely not. She stayed behind so that you could escape. Even I know that. I was the one who dragged you all into this. It was my fight, not yours. I knew that from the start, but I also knew I couldn't do it alone. But I've asked too much and let too much happen to you all. I have to make this right, and I have to do it on my own. So let me go. Please, I'm asking you as a friend. I have to help her. All right. You can start by finding me a towel and some bandages. Alicia! What? Why are you looking at me like that? I said I was going to distract them, not make a heroic and ultimately futile last stand. Who does that, anyway? Oh, for the love of... This is stupid. You're embarrassing yourself and me. Shut up, and let me have this. Right, that wasn't so bad, was it? Now then, we need to hurry back to Asari. Alright. We have met up with our friends, and we are about to complete this quest. I don't think I got any equipment from that. Nope. I don't see any soldiers. Do you think the Confederacy drove them off? Alright, so, like I've been saying for this, I'm going with the maiming ones, because Dragoon is going to be big. But for these, I'm going with the ones for healing. This is also going to give us one of the ether currents. So, something definitely happened here. I see several people who look like they might be injured. Let's give them a hand and find out what we missed. Do I need to help? Oh, I'll be fine. Or, do I need help? Oh, I'll be fine. It's nothing that won't heal. You should go after Lise. Okay, let's start over here because with how this is, I feel like the first one is gonna just be right around here. There you are. A flustered fisher. Oh, you're not an Imperial. Is it over? Kami be praised. I was certain she would have killed us or have us all killed and burn Asari to the ground, or kill us after making us watch, or barricade us in our homes before putting them to the torch. Thank you, my child. When the fighting started, I tried to run and hide, but fell and could not regain my feet. I thought for sure that we would all be slaughtered, but the pirates drove them off. I never thought I would see the day when the Confederates came to our aid. Yes, pirates to the rescue. Oftentimes in Final Fantasy games, pirates have eventually become our allies. We saw this happen most iconically in Final Fantasy V, where one of the party members was indeed a pirate themselves. but not just a pirate, also the lost princess. I'm starting to think that there is a parallel in this situation and that the Confederate leader is going to be the prince that, or the son of the guy that died. I remember you. You're the one who saved me from the Doma catchers. Thanks to you, we managed to rescue the fisherman and my kidnapped comrades, one of whom joined the Confederacy with me long ago. It would have broken my heart to have had to bury him. Oh, and if you're looking for the captain, you'll find him in the tavern. Alright, so, to the tavern! Or no, we're going to at least see it. Okay. Back already? What have you learned? Well, the pirate saved the day. At the tavern, you say? In any case, we should find Lise and speak with him together. Cutscene!
My Eorzean friends. Saw the smoke, did you? A pity you did not come sooner, though I gather you were busy elsewhere.
Gosetsu! You're alive.
And full of vim and vigor. Did I not tell you I was no stranger to chains?
The fighting cannot have lasted long. Where are all the Imperials?
Fled. They stood their ground for a time, until it became clear that their Korgian reinforcements would not be coming. We took some few casualties, but my deeper regret is having let Yotsuyu slip through my fingers. That bodyguard of hers may be a half-wit, but he's a mean bastard on the battlefield.
In any event, I imagine all involved are satisfied with this outcome. So far as the Empire is concerned, the Confederacy attacked Asari in retaliation for the Viceroy's actions. And without the aid of insurrectionists, I might add. Suffice it to say, we are prepared to be the subject of their undivided attention for the foreseeable future.
Doma shall be free. This we swear.
An impossible claim, yet one spoken with such conviction that I cannot choose but believe it.
Your assistance would be most welcome. Nevertheless, we shall do our utmost to spare you undue danger. We are already in your debt.
Nay, little miss, all debts are paid. For by your deeds, many still live who elsewise would not. Let both parties count their blessings, and may fortune continue to favor us all.
You still seek to bring freedom to our people, then? You will go to Yansha.
I have faith that our allies yet live. Once we have found them, we will plan our next step.
Yansha was the crucible of the rebellion. What happened here pales in comparison to what Yotsuyu did there. Remember this. Fear changes men. Have care in whom you place your trust.
And with that, we must take our wounded home. Oh, your shellback friend sends his regards and looks forward to your next meeting. Try not to die before then, eh?
All right. Now. Alright, let's continue the main story. You did well, Kiara. Were it not for the tremendous strength and bravery of you and yours, many innocent souls would have suffered terrible fates. Though I knew the Confederacy would be loath to meet the Imperials in battle, I also knew that if any could win them over, it would be you. Truly, yours is a heroic spirit that inspires men to rise above their circumstances, to strive for something greater. It would be an honor to travel with you again. Now then, let us not squander the Confederacy's gift. Yensui and my countrymen await. There is a tunnel to the southwest. We need but follow it to reach our destination. With me! So many quests we can take here. All right. We managed to advance the story.
We cannot rest here for long. This place is not safe. Mayhap nowhere is, if thieves can breach our vaults. Nevertheless, it is our duty to protect these treasures, and we shall not fail for want of effort.
So, this is why you abandoned your posts. And without a word of explanation at that. Rather thoughtless of you, was it not?
Lady Yotsuyo, pray forgive us our absence, but our home was under attack, our vaults plundered by outsiders.
Did you even pause to consider the possibility that it might be a diversion? What is the point of contracting your services if you are not here when they are required? It is my solemn charge to bring these vermin to heel, to torment them, body and soul, until all they hold dear is as bitter ashes in their mouths. And then you go and ruin everything! Well, there's naught to be gained in belaboring the point. All that remains is to administer your punishment.
Wait, milady!
No, it's no good. There's just no joy in it. Release. There needs to be some investment. Though a negligent imbecile deserving of punishment, it is hardly personal. 10,000 such Korjin could not satisfy me half so well as a single. One of the vaunted treasures of the world. The craftsmanship is certainly impressive. Mayhap we can use it to make amends.
This is gonna be a situation, isn't it?
How long before Lord Xenos reinstates me, do you reckon? I've got unfinished business back in Eorzea.
Is serving me really so unfair? At least pretend to enjoy it, you witless lump! If you are so desperate to earn a way back to Eorzea, then be quiet and do as you're told. And bring that sword while you're at it.
Oh, he's gonna be the situation, huh? Or maybe not.
I remember the silence, how the talking stopped when we first set foot on the plains of Yansha. Before us stood yet another wall, and through a great Magitech field we glimpsed Doma Castle. I'll never forget the sight, or the anger I felt that day. Life, liberty, hope, so much lost, so much taken. As we walked through that war-torn land, no one said a word.
All right. We have made it to another area, another map, and soon another level. Yes, this is far enough. Ere we proceed further, I should speak of Yanxi and what became of her, of what lies beyond that great wall at the heart of Doma. And we should be glad to hear it. But is it wise for us to have this conversation here on the road out in the open? Once your caution would have been warranted, but no longer. Xenos did not linger after he crushed the rebellion. He appointed Yotsuyu to act in his stead and quit these fields for fresh sport. The acting viceroy was no less merciless than her master. Without warning, her men would march into villages and search for radical elements, killing and torturing any who dared resist. And then, as quickly as they had come, they left. Satisfied that the memory of the purges would keep the people in line, She relaxed her grip on Yancy. What need for a leash when the dog is broken? Terrible thoughts. Don't worry, Marco, you're a good boy. The village of Namai lies to the west. Though I doubt the Imperials are present, let us proceed with caution. All right. I'm gonna have to fight a tiger. All right. There she is, the humble village of Namai. How delicious her rice, how sweet her persimmons. Too long has it been since I saw her with my own eyes, and for mercy, the Imperials appear to be absent. Ah, level 65. Alright, so we'll have the Barbut of Maiming next. Let no man claim that I am reckless. Prudence has ever been my watchword. Kiara, venture closer if you would, and confirm that there are no soldiers lurking about.
We may be in luck. I don't see a single Imperial soldier.
Then there is no need to remain hidden. Let us go and greet them as friends.
I'm going too.
Good people of Namai, hearken to me. We come in peace and desire only information to learn of recent events.
Isn't that the General?
Lord Gosetsu, Kami preserve your right. He lives.
I say, brothers and sisters, is aught amiss? Why do you regard me as one with a wild beast? Why is there fear in your eyes? Why do you tremble so? Ah, but of course, you fear me a vengeful spirit of the dead. Rest assured, naught could be further from the truth. For am I not corporeal? Are my feet not firmly set upon the ground?
What should we do? If they catch him here, you know what will happen.
Of all the times for him to turn up, has the old fool lost his mind?
You! But why have you come here? What do you want from us?
I know not who you are to speak thus to your elders, boy, but mine only desire is to be received with the hospitality owed a humble traveler, not the fear and trepidation one might afford a wrathful shade.
What you going on about? Actually, never mind, just come with me, now!
Not good sign. Not a good sign. I don't know who you people are, but do you have any idea what would happen to us if you were found in our village? Again, you address us with unwarranted spite. I have let your impropriety pass until now, but no longer. Who are you, boy, to speak to me thus? Know you not who I am? I am Issei of Namai, a farmer like my father before me, and his father before him. I wouldn't expect a man like you to know who I am, but I know you. We all do. Lord Kine's retainer and leader of the rebellion, Gosetsu. Notorious fugitive, wanted dead or alive by the Empire. Is that what this is all about? I'm hardly the first man to earn the ire of the Empire, nor will I be the last. Was not Namai home to brave and true warriors who fought beneath our banners for king and country? They fought and they died, every last one. And then the Imperials came looking for more, because of them. They were this close to killing us all, to burning our village to the ground. We've only just begun to enjoy some semblance of peace. Never again do you understand? We've had enough of you and yours. Whatever it is you're plotting, leave us out of it. Impassioned as he pleases. No. As impassioned as his pleas may be, surely he must know that I cannot leave things as they are. But for now, I shall respect his wishes. We must continue on towards our final destination, the House of the Fierce, proud headquarters of the Doma Liberation Front. There is a secret entrance to the north of Namai, by way of a small spring. Come, I will show you. I have a feeling it's not there anymore. First, let's attune to the Aetheryte. Sign up with the Falcon Porter. Yeah, the claw will work better. Oh. This must be the spring. This is the way. Or this way, this way. We must dive into the water. Have no fear, Kiara. It is but a short distance. You need not hold your breath for long. We gotta... Oh, and you're gone. Alright, and this is the House of the Fierce. How invigorating! Congratulations, my friend. You are come to the House of the Fierce. Alright, and we're grabbing the thing of maiming. Alright. This will be the helm piece for healer. You are Kiara Frostborn, are you not? We were told of your coming. Heroes of Eorzea, we of the Doma Liberation Front are honored to receive you. If you would be so good as to follow me. The Aetheryte was destroyed, or they destroyed it themselves. One or the other.
This is the House of the Fierce, but there are so few of them.
Many kindred spirits remain in hiding following the rebellion. Many others gave their lives for their nation. We are a stubborn remainder. Even accounting for our comrades in the field, we are at a fraction of our former strength, 'tis true. Yet we few are patriots. Brothers in arms, prepared to fight with every fiber of our being to set our people free.
Ever are we hopeful that others will join our cause, but never did I dream that you would journey so far.
Yugiri! And a new outfit for you too.
Yukiri! Gods, it's good to see you. You look great, by the way. Have you been here long?
I returned but recently, having concluded my mission. Oh, it is good to see you again, my friends.
Did I hear aright? Your mission is concluded? Then you have found the young master.
Ere we speak of that, I would know by what fortuitous circumstance our friends came to be here. The Empire's crimes are all too familiar. Lys, my heart goes out to your people.
We wanted to stay and fight, believe me, but we knew it wouldn't work. We needed more time to rebuild, and more allies to stand with us against the Empire. So we decided to come here and help you free Doma. To show everyone that you're not alone, and that the Garleans can be beaten if we work together. I'd like to think we proved that in the Ruby Sea.
That you did, Lys, and far more besides. Needless to say, your assistance would be most welcome.
Hear, hear. Now then, Yugiri, you must tell me of your search for our master.
Lest you wonder, he speaks of Lord Hien, son of Lord Cayenne, who perished during the rebellion. When it became clear that all hope of victory had gone, Lord Hien bade us deliver as many of our people as we could to safety beyond our borders. But as his father's heir, he was determined to fight on, and so he did, until he suffered a grievous wound in battle and vanished without a trace. Until now. For I have found Lord Hien, seen and spoken with him, on the Azim steppe.
Oh, boundless and merciful Kami, the young master lives. Tell me, was he well? Did his wound yet ail him? Where is he now? Have you brought him back to us?
You may take comfort in the knowledge that he is hale and whole. However, when I invited him to return with me to Doma, he had this to say. If Doma yet thirsts for the blood of patriots and tyrants, I shall offer unto her my blade. But if she has had her fill of bitter draughts, I shall offer unto her conquerors my head. Thrice did I declare to him that no true son or daughter of Doma would ever accept such a sacrifice. But for all my passion, he would not be swayed. Learn the truth of her heart and return to me, he said. And so I left him.
The words of one made to wear the mantle of leadership too soon. Yet there is wisdom in them all the same. If the people no longer yearn to be free, 'twould be folly to rekindle the fires of war.
To suffer our master, to surrender his life and forsake all hope of freedom is by far the greater folly. I will not go to face my fallen comrades having done naught to stop it.
Nor I, Shadow Walker, nor I. But we need not rouse our comrades to battle this day. Let us instead welcome our honored guests and allow them a moment of respite.
As you can see, they went to great lengths to disable the Aetheryte. Apparently, in the twilight days of the rebellion, they feared that Xenon would be willing to risk sending unattuned conscripts. That said, it is hardly irreversible. They have the necessary materials. It would be a challenge to repair it alone, but mayhap with my brother's help. Okay, so we can eventually get this Aetheryte back, apparently. You should hear this, Kiara. He was just telling me about Xenon and the rebellion. What you have to understand is that it was not a simple matter of numbers. The bulk of the 13th never even took to the field. It was Xenon's stratagems that won the war. They were unlike anything we had ever seen. His formations were unorthodox, bewildering. We honestly thought we had him on the back foot. One moment we were pressing home the advantage. The next we were surrounded and at his mercy. And then he stood before us, his cornered prey, alone and unarmed. He beckoned us to come forward and fight for our lives. We saw his capability firsthand. One by one, my comrades charged, fearless and unflinching. We would dance amidst their blades for a time, and then draw close as if to embrace. Or he would. One after another. He made us watch, do you all understand? He made us watch. What kind of monster enjoys killing people? I do not think there was any joy in it, nor justice, nor morality. No meaning to him. The weight of one life is no different than that of 1,000. A challenge had been issued and was accepted, but on finding us no challenge at all, his objective changed. There were tales of Imperial soldiers being flayed for slaughtering families, for breaking brave men's spirit. Only later did I come to understand why. He did not desire obedience, he desired hate, and men consumed by it. A new battle, a new enemy, a new challenge. The hunt, I am told he called it. A hunt without end. And when all our best lay dead and broken, he left. He left muttering that we had bored him. But our weapons, at least, held his interest. For he took a fallen samurai's sword, having grown fond of it. Since that day he has ever wielded Far Eastern blades. He is said to be fascinated by ones with storied histories. Oh, that's where that's gonna go. And so, soldiers who seek to curry his favor often present those of defeated enemies as gifts. It's like it's all a game to him. People are suffering, dying, and he's collecting swords? We all feel the same, but, my lady, you must understand. On the battlefield, reasons do not matter. The victor is not the just, but the strong. And the strong become the heroes of the tale. We were not strong enough. It is not sufficient to be right, to be just without strength. Our path has but one end. Yugiri. Mayhap a brief respite is in order. Were I 20 years younger, these wounds would not warrant a second glance. Alas, no samurai has the strength to defeat that villain, old age. But what say you to the House of the Fierce? Compared to your Rising Stones, I concede it may seem somewhat lacking. But it has been a haven these past 10 years to all who would set Doma free. Regrettably, our efforts in that time have come to little and less. When the Emperor died, we were so sure that the hour of our liberation was at hand. But Zenos soon put paid to that. With the aid of Yotsuyu, and the secrets she sold. Kiara, I do hope you have taken this opportunity to rest and recover. I'm perfectly fine. It is well that you spoke with one of the survivors of the massacre. To defeat one's foe, one must understand his true nature. As the All-Amigan resistance has struggled, so too has the Doman Liberation Front. More so, perhaps, given the precarious position in which we find ourselves in the wake of our doomed rebellion. We are few and our enemies legion. We are weak and they strong. Yet with your help, I believe that there is little we cannot achieve. I only hope the depth of our predicament has not shaken your commitment to our cause. Of course not. No, I relish the challenge. You relish the thought of facing that monster again? But of course, the hero of Eorzea fears no foe. Alright, we grab the healer equipment. And equip it, and then display headpiece. It is barely there. Now then, I should be glad to discuss our next course of action. Though, now that I think on it, I myself have been away from Doma for some time, and even after my return, the search for Lord Hien commanded my full attention. Mayhap it would be to both our benefit if we were to see the reality of Doma for ourselves. For did my lord not bid me learn the truth of her heart? Let us do this together, Kiara. Let us go among the people and, with our own eyes, bear witness to her hardship. As a foreigner in these lands, your reputation does not precede you. Moreover, unlike Gosetsu, I can accompany you without attracting unwanted attention. I'd like to join you if that's alright. By all means, we should be glad of your company and of your perspective. Namai is not far. I say we begin there. Alright. All that is interesting, and it's time to go further on in the story. Yes. Marco Stretch. Hi, buddy boy. All right. All right. Now then. Ah, Kiara, I'm glad to see that you too put thought into your garments, given the covert nature of our activity. I should think my reason is obvious. To enter the village while wearing the garb of the shinobi would be beyond reckless. We shall pose as traveling merchants, Kiara as our leader, and we as her assistants. Are there any objections? I'm not really the merchant type, but if you think this is the best way to go about it, I'll trust you. Then without further ado, let us begin. You, a merchant, forgive me my skepticism, but you strike me less as a woman of commerce and more as a common sellsword. That does little to assuage my doubts, and if anything makes me clutch my coin purse tighter. I stand corrected. Such a warm and cordial nature you possess. I pray you forgive me my earlier rudeness. Oh yeah, Hancock was the pirate captain that we got a ride on, a smuggler. It has been some time since the Viceroy came to our village to purge it of insurrectionists. Those who resisted suffered terribly, and those who did not fared little better. We who remain know better than to risk her ire. If the Imperials demand laborers, we comply. If they demand conscripts, descended soldiers to other provinces, we obey. Ours is a difficult life with little in the way of luxuries. I know not what you sell, merchant, but I doubt that I, nor anyone else here, can afford it. Ah, this is the one where you guys are showing up too. A traveling merchant, with meat perchance. Ah, better not know when I have no or so little coin. I feel your eyes upon me. You know not of the Lupin. Surely you have not been long in Yanxi, else you would. For generations we served the lords of Doma, compassionate and wise as they were. But the memory of such times fade with every passing day, as others will tell you. Foreign peddlers in Namai. Whatever it is you sell, I have no money to buy. Perhaps you should go elsewhere. Saying that, I know of no village in Yanxi that has fared any better. Once I would have directed you to the samurai lords of Monzan, had they not all died in the battle or in the purges. There's the Doman Enclave, of course, but that lies beyond the Dairyu Moon Gates. Needless to say, the Imperials are disinclined to let any but their own pass. Weren't you the one that came with the general? No? I see. My mistake. It warms my heart to see traveling merchants in Namai again. Though the Imperials have sealed our borders, folks like you have taken to avoiding Yansai ever since the rebellion. Or though the Imperials never sealed our borders. Unfortunately, that has only made it harder for us to survive. You must have noticed, but we lack for a great many things. It is not much better than before, it was not much better before, true, but it has only gotten worse. Kiara, what have you learned? Lisa and I encountered much the same. They have been pushed beyond the brink. I expect frustration and disillusionment, or I expected frustration and disillusionment, but not so much that they would come to question the wisdom of opposing Imperial rule in the first place. Unless we can convince them otherwise, I fear I cannot convince Lord Hien to return with... And without him... Alright. New gloves. We'll go with the fending ones for the level 64 sets. Wait. Wouldn't be one that's in a... It wouldn't be one that's in a thing. A loadout. Ah, the barbot was a helmet. It is level 62, so there should be a level 62. Or not. Huh. Well, I mean, we can buy other gear sets later on. So we'll go with the... Wait, these are the gauntlets. Why am I looking for... Alright, we have the Ghost Ones of Healing, and then we go to Outsider's Gloves. So we need to go with the maiming to keep up the situation, I guess. Let us not yet lose hope. Though the situation in Namai is bleak, mayhap it is not so elsewhere. I wish to speak with others outside the village. Lisa and I will look for farmers in the paddies to the east. Kiara, I ask that you look to the south. Surely they cannot all have given in to despair. They might have. They might have. A giant rhino beetle. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you hadn't come along, I don't know what I would have done. What am I doing out here? Oh, looking for flowers. I need some for my parents' graves. The ones my brother and I usually bring are yellow because that was my mother's favorite color. You haven't seen any, have you? All right. Yeah, we're not getting by that one without a fight, so... make the fight on our terms. Alright. Golden Carnation. Excellent. Oh, you're in free mode. I need to change that. All right. There we go. There we go. Only yellow ones would do. Mother wouldn't have wanted anything else. Ah, you found some. Thank you so much, miss. That's twice you've saved me now. If you have some time to spare, maybe you could come with me? I'm sure Mother and Father would want to meet the woman who showed me such kindness. We buried them on a cliff to the west of the village. There's a path through the terrace, or terraces. I'll show you. I guess it was further along that way? Or this way? This way. Oh, that. Okay. Wait. No. Huh. This is probably important at some point. Alright, so let's not that way. This way. Alright, so alright, so it is this way. So how do you get by up here with all those enemies? All right. We're here. Just give me a moment to put down the flowers, and I'll introduce you. They love to meet travelers and hear tales of faraway places. Maybe you could tell them one of your homeland. Asami! Asami, are you there? Asami! What nut? You should not be here. Get away from my sister. Don't be so rude. She saved me from monsters, brother. She even helped me pick flowers for mother and father. Get back to the village. Now. You're scaring me. I said go! Stay inside and lock the door until I return. Don't think me ungrateful. My sister is the only family I have. If you saved her, then thank you. But it changes nothing. I asked you to leave, and now I'm asking you again. I'm not going to report you to the Imperials or anything stupid like that. But it's too dangerous for you to stay here, so please, I'm begging you, just leave us alone. Is that really what you want? How many times do I have to tell you? If they find you here, we're the ones they'll punish. And it'll be 1,000 times worse than before. Mother and father believed in the rebellion. They left to fight for Lord Kian. They came home in a cart driven by Imperial soldiers. The soldiers demanded that the families of the insurgents present themselves or else they'll burn the whole village to the ground. So we did. What choice did we have? They beat us in the village square. With their hands, with sticks, with anything. They kicked us while we lay on the ground, begging for mercy. They made us denounce my mother and father. Call them fools. Call them traitors. Say they deserved to die. I heard them laugh, but I dared not look up. One leaned in close and whispered in my ear that he'd do to my sister what they'd do to my sister if they had to come back. They're gone, but they're never far. All it takes is one wrong word in the wrong ear, and they'll return. And then I'll have to dig another grave, if I'm lucky. Whatever you came here to do, leave us out of it. If you want to fight the Imperials, go and fight them on your own. You can't help us. No one can. This is all we've got. So please, don't take it from us. All right. All right. Ah, there's Ugarian Lise. You are come at a good time, Kiara. We but recently completed our inquiries. What of yours? I was not aware of these events. The boy, Issei, he told you all this? Such disgraceful, despicable crimes. If I knew who had been responsible, I would not hesitate to hunt them down and... forgive me. That outburst was unbecoming. The more I learn of the Imperial's actions in my absence, the more difficult I find it to marshal my emotions. Could Lord Hien have foreseen this? That our people's spirits would be broken so? Though at first I scoffed at his pronouncement, it feels all too possible now that he might resolve to surrender himself. Alright, so grab the thing of maiming. Ah, new healing stuff. Tiger skin arm guards. Alright. Despite everything we have seen and learned, I refuse to renounce this cause. We should return to the House of the Fierce and consult with our comrades. Perhaps together we might... Do you hear that? Quickly, we must find a place to hide. Not that there's not a chocobo or anything sticking out.
Imperials.
Why are you milling about like a pack of slack-jawed mongrels? Form a line! Now! Finally. I come before you today to deliver an announcement of the highest import. So listen well. While on a charitable mission to Isari village, the acting viceroy and her personal guard came under attack from Confederate forces. This brazen, unconscionable act cannot and will not go unanswered. As loyal subjects of the Empire, who enjoy her safety and prosperity, you have a duty to defend her as well. There is no cause for alarm. We have no intention of sending ill-trained fodder to the front line. Those who are selected will be expected to perform rudimentary tasks, cleaning and maintenance and so forth. You will serve only as long as you are needed. Afterwards, you'll be free to return to your homes.
I doubt it.
You first.
The Empire has no pressing need of cleaners. This is but a thinly veiled attempt to intimidate those who supported the Confederacy's actions, and isolate any whose loyalty they already suspect.
And lastly, you. That should suffice for now.
Don't worry, I will be back before you know it. Listen to the elders while I'm away, and do not play outside the village. Everything is going to be fine. I love you, all right? Remember that I love you.
Oh no.
We thank you for your cooperation. Rest assured that this will all be over very soon, once the Confederacy has been made to pay our own ruby tithe.
Okay, so they're not going to burn the rest of the village.
There's no telling what might happen to those people. We have to help them.
And we shall. But before all else, we must needs ascertain their destination. I doubt this is the first village the Garleans have visited, nor is it like to be the last. I will track these men. Will you help me? Pray return to our headquarters and tell the others what you saw here. Should we have need of reinforcements, I would know that they are ready.
But I should be going with you. I came here to fight!
Soon enough, Lise. Soon enough. For now, we must proceed with caution.
I know that. I do. It's just... when I saw them rounding those people up... Look, if anything happens, anything at all, you'd better call for us. I mean it, Yugiri. Anything at all.
Okay. Regardless of what the officers claimed, I fear they have crueler designs for these people. With me, Kiara, we must hurry. All right. Given the circumstances, we must make every effort to remain or to refrain from needless violence. Here. It is a shinobi's tool, for when a more discreet approach is required. Use these darts. They are coated with an alchemical reagent that induces deep sleep. There are soldiers patrolling ahead. Were circumstances different, we could engage them directly, but for the villagers' sake, we dare not risk it. We will use our blowguns to incapacitate them. Regardless of your familiarity with such weapons, you are a veteran warrior, and I am sure it will come naturally to you. Nevertheless, practice is in order. There, the soldiers on the hill below. Take aim and fire. If the dart finds its mark, he should fall asleep within moments. Alright. Search the surroundings for the Imperial soldiers. You may move your camera as well as zoom in and out. Target the soldier and use the blowgun with right trigger or A. Oh, there you are. Well done, my friend. Now, give me your map. There is a vantage point from which you may observe and fire upon the other soldiers. Worry not, I shall be with you every step of the way, keeping watch for other patrols. We shall speak again on the other side of the river. That's a bird. Alright, so that's where we're going. Alright, so we have a shooting gallery minigame sort of thing here. Alright, that's 2. That's 3. There's 4. Oh, I think I see him. By the dock, okay. Alright, there we go. Last Imperial soldier crumples to the ground asleep. You put away your blowgun and prepare to rejoin Yugiri. Oh, there's a ether current there. Alright, let's defeat this so that I can get it. And Malefic 3. All right. And she did say other side of the river, so let's all right. All right, let's There you are. Excellent work, Kiara. They appear to be none the wiser. The villagers are being held at the castrium to the south, Flominus. Once it was the base of operations for the Garlean occupation until 10 or so years ago when they relocated to Doma Castle. Now the castrium serves as little more than a storage facility. Despite 2 centuries near the gate, as you have proven yourself to have impeccable aim, I would ask that you incapacitate them. This very hill should afford you a clean shot. All right. The 2 centuries slumber side by side. No other guards or no others appear to be forthcoming. Fine work, Kiara. You have a gift for the ways of a shinobi. The way is clear. Let us move closer and see what has become of the villagers. Actually, I do in fact have the ninja job unlocked. I also still prefer it to the monk. Sir, the on from the other villages are assembled for inspection. Very good. I will address them personally. Attention. Shortly you will be transported to the facility on the distant shore. Your duties, as you have been previously informed, will be rudimentary in nature. More specifically, you will be tasked with the repair and maintenance of various arms and ammunitions, as well as Magitech devices. Magitech? But we're farmers. We don't know the first thing about Magitech. It'd take us months, if not years, to learn how to do that kind of work. The material in question was damaged when your kith and kin rose up in rebellion. Therefore, you bear responsibility for its repair. If you cannot perform your duty, you will learn how. And if you cannot learn how, then your villages may find themselves at the mercy of the Confederacy and other radical elements. Is that what you want? Deal with this rabble. I am needed at the castle. This is no temporary measure. Those men and women will die in servitude. Once they are taken to the other facility, it will be too late. If we are to intervene, we must do so now. Agreed? Then let us be about it. Alright. Arm guards of healing, tiger skin. the will to live. But we will pick that up next time. This is going to be it for today. I hope you enjoyed today's stream, and I hope you drop a follow here on Twitch. Or drop a like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube if you're watching this as a VOD. No matter the site, no matter the time, hit that bell for notifications and check out my Discord for a go live notification and for the chance to vote on things like what game I play next, what kind of character I make. Add a little bit of chaos to my streams. It adds some fun to things. If you did enjoy my content and you're watching on YouTube, make sure to check out my channel here in the middle. If there's too much there and you don't know where to start, not a problem. Over here on the right's a playlist of me playing a different game entirely. It's as good a place as any, right, Marco? Marco, you can talk. Yes. You know you can talk. And if my stuff wasn't for you, but you stuck around anyway, here on the left's a video YouTube thinks you will like. Have a good one. Stay safe, stay happy, stay crazy, and stay warm. Bye!